So we made it all the way down into Earth Valley. We have a whole new little city here. I did pause it to not advance the time. Um, so um, you should at this point be around level 6 and have like 3,000 daggles. Okay, daggles are the currency in the game. Sorry, don't go on the map. Okay, if you look over here under, you have your map up here in the top left. Then you have your voltage gauges. I believe that's the next one over. And then you have your daggles up underneath that with a little D symbol next to it. Okay, that's basically your currency in the game. Okay, you should have about 3,000. If you cleared out every enemy like you should have done coming down here, you should have. First off, you should be level 6 in this. You should have 1 to 2, or you should have 2 to 3 stars on pretty much everybody's skills, and you should have acquired at least the first ability for, or the third ability for your weapon. Okay, more than likely you'll have all 4 like I do. Um, if you fought every single battle, but okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you get here is go ahead and go report to Ganovich. Um, you can look around and explore a little bit, but nobody's really going to say anything to you because, as a little bit of backstory, um, humans aren't very popular with the other creatures of the world, such as dwarves, elves, any non human creature. They don't tend to get along with very well. Um, some of it's due to politics of noblemen. Others are just differences in culture. Um, and um, there's not a lot of faith from non humans that humans will ever be the right thing for the world. So there's a bit of kind of snobbish behavior on both sides. Um, and it's very, very, it's kind of like a very, very political thing within a very non serious game. Um, your main character is kind of clueless to all of these politics. He's just, wants to have fun. He wants to be a good knight. He wants to be a good fighter. And has no real fear of if he dies or in the process or not because it's all fun for him. Um, your other character, Ridley, she's very duty bound, very intelligent, just a little spoiled. Um, she does come out of that spoiledness a little bit during the course of the game. She got very good character progression. Gans is like I said, the eternal good guy, but he's absolutely fucking clueless. He's just a dumb box of rocks, man. Never picks up on hardly anything. And each one of the other characters in the game, like Clive, for example, do have different personalities. Some of them are a good personality. Some of them are kind of annoying. Like Clive is country bumpkin personality, which is, I don't know. I guess it's all right for the game. It's a little annoying to hear over and over again. Big Gold House. That's where you want to go. Just go ahead and go on up. Ignore everything else just for the moment. Okay, so from here, I'm pausing it so that my time will kind of stop. Um, from here, you want to be kind of let loose in the town. Um, it's going to take basically 24 hours to get here. Um, the first place that we're going to want to visit is Party Disbanded. I am by myself. Okay, this is also going to happen at periodic times in the game. Basically, you're going to be giving story characters. You're going to have to play with those story characters, and then at a certain point, you'll be disbanded, and you will make your own party from there. We will get access to that later in the game. We don't have access to it obviously now, but we will get access to it later in the game. Okay, so the first place we want to go is the armory. Okay, notice you look around. There are some doors down here. That also down there will become important in just a minute and in just a while. So we're gonna come up here. I believe the armory is up here. Okay, this is the inn. Okay. You can go in there and go into the back room and go to save your game. I would recommend you go ahead and go save it. But do not sleep. If you sleep, you will advance the story plot of the game. We don't want to do that just yet. So up here, the first thing we're going to do is come in here and talk to him. As you can see, we have buy, sell, quit. We're not going to be selling anything for now. So what we want to be doing here is we want to, you should have, like I said, 3,000 daggles right this moment. If you fought every single battle on the way here. Now, if you farmed all of those guys, like if you said, I'm not going to go to Earth Valley. I'm going to wait until midnight until they respawn, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to fight them some more, which is something you could do. Okay, if you wanted to grind out more daggles and more experience. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Aqua Blade, and I'm going to go ahead and equip it because it is a better weapon, and you should probably do the same. But it only has a CP of 4. So unfortunately, it will mess up my combo that I had with the Night Edge because it was a combo of 6. So now that I have that equipped, we're going to go into our status and we're going to change our combo to right, left, and just leave that just that way. And you want to try to leave it that way. Trust me, this is much better for this particular weapon than anything you're going to want. And like I said, unless you're tremendously over leveled like me, this is how you're going to want your setup to be as far as the blade. It has an element of water on it, so if it were to do damage to something that absorbed water or was um, resistant to water, it would do less damage. Or in the case of if the enemy absorbed water, then they would actually heal from the damage that you inflict with this blade. But that's not an issue right now, so go ahead, equip it, have fun with it. Um, Nobody's going to be like that anytime soon in your upcoming battles. So, okay, so from here, we want to go to the general store, which should be this door right here. You can't hardly see the. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, no, it's over here. This one. As you can see, the symbol on the top of the door. Okay, we're going to come in. Like I said, you should have 3,000 daggers. So, what you want to do is you want to make sure you come and you buy this eagle crest. It says learn one handed sword skills quickly. Okay, so unless you've gone back and farmed enough kills to get all of your sword skills and your Volti Blast, then, or your Super Volti Blast, your Super Volti attack, then I would recommend that you go ahead and you buy this. If you bought the Aqua Blade, you should have 2,000 daggers left. Go ahead and buy that. Just one will suffice for now. You don't need multiples of these because, like I said, nobody else is going to be able to equip them. You're the only one that's going to be able to equip them. Now, from here, um, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of enemies that you're going to have to worry about with side effects. Um, I also wouldn't recommend buying either one of these either. Um, Poison and bind isn't really going to be super useful for you. Um, not right now. They may become useful later, but really, I don't ever find any of these actual items useful. Um, Now, mint drops, I would suggest if you have some extra money left over, maybe pick up a couple. But what you really want to be doing is probably spending the rest of your money on, because if you have uh the what you should have what a 1,200 daggles left at this point. You want to pick up at least 25 herb extracts because you want to have those because you're probably going to need them uh at some point for healing. Okay, so next, um, after this, after you come in here, we want to go ahead and equip the eagle crest that we just got. Um, I would suggest taking off the luck bracelet. The evasion is very useful. No matter what level you are. The luck, not so much, not right now. So we'll go ahead and put on the eagle crest in place of that, so that we can learn our one-handed sword skills even faster than what we're learning them now. Now, this is when I would suggest you go back to the inn over here, go into the inn. Like I said, you want to go ahead and go into the back, the far back room here. Now come over here. Like I said, red flags mean you can sleep and save. So you want to go ahead, click on this. You want to save it for sure. Go ahead, save over the second slot because this is going to be the one that we're going to advance the game from. The other one is going to be saved for later. Um, it will be very vital in my playthrough. Um, if you're wanting to choose two different sides, this is how I suggest you do it. I suggest that up here, if you're looking, there should be a 1 and a 2. The 1 should be you at the very beginning of the game, where you were very first asked to save, or very first explained to save, and then the other one should be what you save on throughout the throughout the rest of the course of the game. I'll explain to you when you should be using the second save, and saving over that, or this first save and saving over that. Okay, do not sleep though. We don't want to sleep just yet. Okay, so we want to go out of here. We want to leave. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting what we call kick duels. Okay, basically, you see how I've been walking around and kicking different objects in the world to get items, such as Gans's theme and Ridley's theme, and treasure chests. That's how you open them. Is you're going to kick them. Okay. Well, we can also kick people, and he responded. He said, "Ouch, that hurt." Okay, so the first time that you kick anyone, generally they will say bad things to you, but nothing will ever come of it. But the second time you kick someone, they will fight you. So you come in here, we just want to fight this guy. Okay, you like I said, you want to develop kind of a tactic of how you want to deal with this, but the tactic that I find most effective is literally just spam your button, because the left and right slash will pretty much stun him out of any move that he's going to be doing. Now, you don't want to kick duel every single person you see, okay? Because sometimes you may kick duel someone very much stronger than you are, and they will kill you. Okay, but here in Earth Valley, a lot of these dwarves are pretty weak, so we're gonna go up and we're gonna kick duel them for extra experience and extra experience toward learning our different attacks with our sword. Okay, and I will basically everybody that I'm dueling is nobody that you wouldn't be able to duel yourself. I'm not gonna kick duel anyone that if you were playing the game legit, you would lose to. You shouldn't lose to. Okay, so next we're gonna run behind the counter here, and we want to kick him. So, like I said, if I just sit here and just spam the button, even though I killed him very quickly because I'm over leveled, you shouldn't have an issue. Like, if because you're so fast with the left and right slash, you should kill pretty much any of these guys pretty quick. I wouldn't suggest doing that with every single person here. Sometimes if you do get low, I suggest going and using some of those herb extracts. Try to avoid their attacks. Try not to get too low because we want to keep to the 25 herb extracts that we had. We don't want to go over that. We want to try to conserve our money. Next will be the armor. And again, we beat the process. Just run behind the counter and kick him until he fights you. This red guy. Yeah, I'm a little behind, so we're gonna kick him. Agonheart. That's who you want to fight next. So, like I said, this is where your time comes in handy because basically everybody has their own little path. This guy, he comes up those stairs in front of the dwarf cottage about 2:30, and he will be there from 3 until 6 or so. All right, next is okay. Keep that in mind for a moment. This is the brewery, the liquor store. You can't actually buy liquor from him. You're under. He'll say some kind of joke about you're underage, and he won't sell it to you. Keep that in mind, guys. So next you want to come down here. Into this door, I believe. Come up here. Um, Hold up. I think I went the wrong way. Hold on. Go back up here. Oh, we need to go back in front of the elders' residence. Sorry. These stairs. All right, so we're gonna go this way, down here, down here. Nah, it's not this room. It's, I guess, a good idea to just to kick everything. But here's what we want. This safe right here. Earth Valley Thief. Okay, so from here, we're going to go kill some time.